Arcanum.
Good day YouTube. So today we are going on. Why are you interrupting us, fool? I'm the fool. May I offer my assistance, gentlemen? Help. I do not think you can help the fact that my partner is an imbecile. Make that ex-partner. You two are partners? What happened? What happened? I'll tell you what happened. I chose the wrong business partner, that's what. Everyone warned me. Don't go into business with a halfling, they said. You're only asking for trouble, they said. I take it you didn't listen. It didn't work out. We worked together for years. We had a small gardening business. Nothing fancy, but it paid the bills. I never let Terry handle any of the financial work. Took care of that myself. It's so stupid to trust him with the last transaction. What did you do? We decided to retire, so we put our equipment up for sale. It wasn't long before we found an interesting party, but I had to go to Toronto on business. I left Terry with explicit instructions on what was and what wasn't acceptable price. So what did he get for them? Beans. He sold all our tools for 3 supposedly magical beans. I didn't believe him at first, but I've seen the receipt, it's true. Tools should have brought in 2,000 coin at least, but no, not with this blithering idiot in charge. Have you had them checked for magic? Checked? Are you insane? Who ever heard of magic beans? You should have heard the lies they told him. Been in the family for generations. I had great powers, created by some ancient warlord. Wizard, what a crock. What if I bought them off you? Would you accept 1,000 coin? Looking shocked. You want to buy them? Daddy, I found a bigger idiot than you. I didn't think it was possible. You can't be serious. I'm perfectly serious. I will pay you 1,000 coin for the 3 beans. Still laughing. Oh, you're too much. Well, you've got yourself a deal. Here, take them. Yes, well. Wait, to cemetery.
Do you know the way?
And that is here. I hope. I really hope. A passage. No, thank you. I've had my full of passengers. The deal? No, it is not. Where? Oh,
Excuse me, I'll just be a moment.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Oh, I'm sorry, I had something to do here. I'm ready to go when you are.
Virgil, what are you doing here? Whose grave is
Nothing.
this?
This is someone I used to know. Many years ago, I just thought I should stop by and pay my respects.
Lawrence Brammond, was he a friend
Lawrence
of yours?
was my my friend. We grew up together, in Tarant actually. Our families moved to Caledon when we were older. He died in an accident. Terrible accident.
What
I don't want
happened?
to talk about it. Please, let's just be on our way.
Fine,
I'm sorry,
let's go.
well, forget it.
Why don't you just tell me,
Perhaps
Virgil?
another time.
Okay. Victor Misk. The shovel. Let's see. Gather around, you children, and hear the tale of Nasrudan, defeated the first Aranux, child of darkness. Many years ago, before even the oldest of the elven folk alive today was born into this world, Nasrudan the good ruled our fair Arcanum with kindness and the firm hand of justice. But Aranux was of the darkness and resented the rule of the light. Within his black heart he conspired to wrest control away from the virtuous Nasrudan and his holy elven council. Nasrudan, in his goodness and not knowing of Aranx's evilness, had bestowed a seat on the elven council to Aranx. To repay this kindness, Aranx destroyed an entire city. Nasrudan's heart was crushed. He condemned Aranx to the void, but Aranx had twisted several of the council to his nefarious ways, and there was war. This was a bitter war, my children. Not for Nasrudan, Aranx would have destroyed us all. But as it always does, goodness won the day. The sad day it was the great Nasrudan lost his own life as he banished Aranx to the dark, eternal void. So without blessed Nasrudan guiding our way, we would all be enslaved by evil. Remember this as you go to sleep, and know that Nasrudan watches over us all. But beware, Aranx may still be laying in wait for those who do not mind their elders and keep their study. So this is not what I was looking for. It might ask who you are. Let's skip that part. Tinctures. What shall be you? Something in the news, Caledon maybe? I've got fuel. Thank you very much. Can you direct me to the home of Victor? Oh, the Misk residence is at 9 Grey Wolf Terrace. Thank you. Dumbuno. Powerful Virgil. How might I help you? Yes, might I ask who you are? Yes, I am Brenda. I am Brenda the maid. She seems to struggle with her words. She has a thick Orcish accent. I'll be going now. I says, do you need me? A pleasure, madam. Might I ask who you are? The young English woman before you is dressed in a dark blue gown with a small hat and bow. She's strikingly beautiful. Her hair is deep shade of amber, her eyes icy blue, but a little swollen and red. You surmise she's been crying. I'm Lillian Misk, wife of the late Victor. The late Mr. Misk. He's dead? Yes, he just recently passed. We put him in the ground not 4 days ago. I'm very sorry for your loss, madam. Have you a moment? Certainly. I'd like to talk with you about the book in the display case. Oh, that's called the Book of Turin's Truth, an ancient dwarven tome, I believe. It was one of Victor's most prized possessions. I see. Is it for sale? No, I'm afraid not. I keep it here for sentimental. Madam, may I ask you some other questions? Certainly. Could I ask you about Warren among them? What would you like to know about the book? Do you still have a copy of it? No, up until the last 2 weeks, Victor carried it on his person all the time. One day he came home and told us he had hidden it somewhere that only he and his old dad would know. We all thought it very strange, but by then there wasn't much about Victor that wasn't. A few more questions about the book. What would you like to know? How did you get that Victor still owned the copy? I don't know. We had kept it secret for so very long. Only Victor and I knew, as well as some of our servants. But none of them would ever have said anything. They're like family to us. We've always treated them so. Perhaps Mr. Wells paid one of them a hefty sum for the information. Yes, I know. We did ask all of them, but all of them denied any complicity in the matter. I trust them all. Besides, I have no proof to the contrary. I suppose I'd be grateful if someone would to look into the matter. I'd be honored to offer my services. Any help would appreciate. The servants are around the house. Feel free to speak to them. Perhaps I'll do that. A few more questions about Victor. What would you like to know about? What happened? He drowned. Tears well up in her eyes. They found him down by the docks, washed up onto the shore. We hadn't seen him for days, but he has been that way for the past few months. What do you mean, that way? Victor became unbalanced. The last few months of his life, he began having delusions, frequent anxiety attacks. Ever since they released that cursed book, The Curse of Tseng Ang by Kendrick Wells. Yes, once the book was released here in Caledon, he became convinced he was going to be next victim of that so-called curse. I tried to comfort him, to tell him it was all an author's conjecture, but he just wouldn't listen. He would say, "They got my old dad and now they're coming for me." We buried him a month later. Where was the funeral? At the Caledon, it's northwest of here, near the Bernard town. Was there anyone strange at the funeral? Not that I remember. There were a few of our friends, the servants and some family. Okay. I have some questions about the Curse of Singer. Why you ask about that bad book? That book drives Mr. Misk to his death. I now want to talk about it. I'm investigating the matter for Miss Misk. What do you want to know, sir? Do you know how Mr. Wells found out that Mr. Misk has the book? No, she looks around for him. I know nothing about that. I mean, I love Mr. and Mrs. Misk. I never do anything to hurt them. I seem awfully defensive. I'm not accusing you. Do you have any information that might help me? I know nothing. I just do my job, try to make money for my family. I know nothing, sir. I just wish that Mr. Misk would come back. I am departing. Greetings, sir. Might I be of service? Yes, Madhouse, we are. Of course, I'm Weasley Carrington, the butler here at the Misk household. I see. Might I ask you a few questions, Weasley? Of course, sir. I have some questions about the book of Mr. Wells. You mean the Curse of Tseng Ang? That rubbish. I'm surprised you have the audacity to mention the name of it in this house, especially knowing what they did to Mr. Misk. Forgive me, but I'm looking into the matter for Mr. Misk. Are you insinuating that I might have something to do with that, sir? Of course not. You seem awfully nervous about the situation. How dare you, sir? I've been a loyal servant for the Misk family for many years. I would never betray them, not ever. Forgive me. Weasley, I didn't mean to accuse him. He seems to err. Well, you must understand if I get emotional. I loved Mr. Misk very much. He was a very understanding and fair employee. Shall miss him very much. Sure, is there anything you know that might help me? I'm not one to talk bad about people, but if you're looking for a place to begin your search, I'd go no further than Brenda, the maid. She may not look it, but she's a half-orc. You must never know. An interesting theory. Is there anything else you can tell me? No, it just infuriates me that someone would betray Mr. Misk. I hope you find out the responsible. Do my best. Good day. Okay, there is no doubt. What do you know about Roseborough? I've only Only been there once. Victor and I travelled there once to visit the grave of his father. I've never been there since. Small town. Rather boring. Yeah, I'll show you where it is. Say thank you for your help, madam. Roseboro will be for the main quest. Now let's quickly help her investigate the Wales. That's Taran, Ashbury, Taran. But I know how to find out. Let's go to the Hall of Leopards. I think that would be the best one. No. Hello, I wish to book passage. I'd like to go to Taran. Passage for 5. I'm ready to go to Taran. He thinks it's time to identify again. So for this episode is going to Shrouded Hills and back, selling some stuff. And then we'll see when we get back to Taran, if there's enough time to go look for Mr. Wells. So sad. I really want to taste out my corn. It's just that. Yeah. Sure, let's trade. Trade that. And sheet metal. Hey, I've got nothing to sell. Oh, very nice.
What is it that you want of me?
Oh yes, that one. This one sucks. Yes, please. Hey, он еще когда? No. Oh, no. Let's go see if she can identify the beings in the rope. Small alchemist traveler. Why not?
What is it that you want of me?
Just want that. Yeah, I'll actually use that. Spell you. Yay. I think those assassins gave up. Haha. Very nice. It is mightily looking lucky. I think I shall go stand in front of the Hall of Records, but I also want to make a turn by my place. What if I Tesla? Ding, 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 ding. Looking glass rifle. A Tesla. Fun. $15. Ah. Ring and a capacity. I don't have any. There you go, guys. We'll do the house the next time. You guys have a fantastic day. This is Cash Grants.